Season 14.
Yeah.
Do you and Jared have a conversation each season where you're like, do we want to do this again? Can we do this again? Or is it just sort of like, until someone tells you to stop, you keep going?
Right. It's like, do we need to create a safe word? There have been those conversations. And they were never conversations that we thought we would ever need to have or get to have. But when you have an audience that we have, and you have a network that supports you the way that ours does, and you have a studio that supports you the way that ours does, you kind of look around and you're like, wow, this is a fast-moving train that doesn't seem to have a stop ahead of it. So we do have those conversations, and to date, there has never been an end to that conversation that has finality in it, because I think we do still truly enjoy doing the show. It's not mundane. It's not repetitive. It's not boring to us at all. You know, we still enjoy telling these stories. We still think the writing that our writers are producing are on par, if not better, than what we've been doing for the last 13 years. And as long as that continues, and as long as we still feel like it's fresh and we're energized to show up on set every day, then I don't know why we would curb that.
Does it re-energize you?
And who knows? If it's like all of a sudden we don't feel like we've run a marathon by the end of the season, we're actually still pretty energized, then it's like, hey, I could do this for another several years. And who knows? If it's like all of a sudden we don't feel like we've run a marathon by the end of the season, we're actually still pretty energized, then it's like, hey, I could do this for another several years. And I think that was when, going back to what we were talking about earlier, when Jared and I sit down and we talk about, do we want to do this? Do we want to continue doing this? You know, it's not about the things that it's usually about, I think, when these kind of conversations come up. It's like, oh, I want more money, or I want a bigger trailer, or I want this or that, you know, like, the conversation is quality of life. We both have families. It's a little bit more of how can we make our work-life balance a little better. And shaving a couple episodes off gives us a lot more time. You know, it gives us almost an extra month out of our year, which when you only get about 2.5 month hiatus, that goes by really quickly.